Hello everybody, I hope you're well and slightly later than scheduled, but we have finally the mystery box for the month of September. So we have waited quite a while now, so let's just get this opened up. The box is a little bit beaten up and squished and kind of torn, but hopefully we're going to get something new to add to the collection. So let's just break into the package as we normally would. We are currently sitting on 398 new shirts in the collection. Will we be on 399 following this one being opened? I hope so. Would make my scheduling a little bit easier. So let's just, come on. Get in it. There we go. Now then, for the moment of truth, as always, I'll let you guys have a look first, if you can recognize anything based on this here. Now we have, it is FC Juarez in Liga MX, which is actually really cool because I've actually been looking for a Mexican shirt, which is kind of funny because the video I just put out was a Mexican shirt. And ooh, it is a green little number there. Okay, so we'll get rid of the box. Definitely don't need that. The only things I forgot to mention on the little comments was no player name sets, because obviously the previous one we got the name set. Hopefully this one doesn't have anything. It looks pretty blank. Now, who is the manufacturer? I think this is a new one for me. Okay, so right, let's get rid of that. Okay then, so let's look at the back of the shirt first. Okay then, so it is green. Not really sure what their natural colours are, so we'll have to figure out if this is an away or a home shirt, or possibly a third shirt. So we're definitely clearly in Mexico here with quite a lot of sponsors. Carrara, which I think is possibly the manufacturer there, with the lovely big tag on the sleeves. And then on the sleeves again we've got more manufacturing branding. But if we look at the front, here we go. That's really cool, that is. So we've got this striking X sort of pattern that runs on the front there. Green, and then it sort of fades to a darker green / black at the bottom there. Sponsor fits quite nicely in there. And then we have this crest, which is sort of like that lovely plastic transfer. It's very nice. And the Carrara transfer there. Ooh, it's actually really good. And it's definitely medium. It has this weirdly, interestingly thin tag there. Is there anything written on the inside? Nope, nothing there. So it's all on that tag. But yeah, I think that's really cool. I'm very happy with this. I have seen most Mexican team shirts for sale, but this one is one that I've never really seen before. So I'm very happy that I've been able to grab one of these and that it's a new manufacturer to the collection. So I'm definitely going to have to do a bit of research on this. Like I said, I'm aware of who the club is, but I couldn't tell you the specifics about which shirt and season this one really is. But so yeah, very, very happy. $399, which means 400 can be released Friday. Yeah, so I'll come back to you. Okay then, so there is the shirt. I can confirm this is the FC Juarez home shirt from 2020-2021, so it's a few seasons old, and yes, they do wear green as their primary colour, and there seems to be a little pattern with regards to this X. It seems to be present on pretty much every single shirt that they have released since their inception, which is in only 2015, so a relatively young club. Now they're based in Ciudad Juarez, which is in Chihuahua, which I think, if I'm correct, is on the border between Mexico and the United States. Now they compete, as the card suggests, in Liga MX, which is the top division in Mexico, and the Apertura has just finished for this season, and they found themselves in 11th place, which is pretty much comfortably mid-table, which is not too bad when you consider that last season in the Apertura they finished 16th, which is I think out of 18, and then in the Clausura they finished 18th, which is last place. So I think on the aggregated table they were literally rock bottom, and I think in Mexico you have to pay some sort of fine because you finished bottom, at least over some sort of coefficient table. So things have slightly improved, though of course the Clausura is going to be coming up. Is it the beginning of next year, how it works? I'm not quite sure there. With regards to the manufacturer, Carrara, I'm going to pronounce it like that, it seems like it must have been some sort of local brand. I went to look on their website, it doesn't load, so it suggests maybe it's not active. I went on their social media accounts, their Instagram, their Twitter, Facebook, and again, very, very little activity, certainly nothing since the beginning of this year, which maybe suggests one of two things. It's just not a priority for them, or they just simply don't are not running anymore. I looked at sort of the historical kits that they've associated with, and it's literally just this and also the women's team for the club. So I would suggest it's probably a local manufacturer and seemingly now do not operate, which is kind of cool. It means that I've got another one that I can add to the collection and one that I don't think I'm going to be seeing any further additions from, so that's quite nice. The shirt is actually pretty good stuff though. It's as you'd expect, everything sort of screen printed on apart from those sort of details I mentioned at the beginning. I quite like this little collar, this little mini V there on the round neck. I'm not a huge fan of the round neck, as you know, but you know, just a little detail in there, and I like the green and the small little bits of red. It just sort of adds a little pop to it. Now, I actually were looking at a shirt for this club. It's actually for the season afterwards, and I think they're manufactured by Sporelli now, which is a manufacturer I'm not familiar with either, and they released a special one, and it was a black and gold, and it was sort of reminded me a little bit of the Ayrton Senna Corinthians shirt that I have, like the signature styling of the sponsor on that one. I thought those two together would look really great, but that was just going to be a very difficult thing to find. So it would have been amazing if that would have been in this box. But I'm very, very pleased with this one. Very, very happy. It's another Mexican team to add to the collection, which just mind-bogglingly just seems to be where I'm seemingly focusing my attention. I'm genuinely not trying, but you know, I'm not going to say no because it's a cool shirt. Anyway, that is the end of it. It has been a little bit of an ordeal to get this shirt, but I think it was definitely well worth it. It's one that we needed, which means that finally, after all of this teasing and just building it up, 400 shirt will be showcased to you. I really hope it's something that you enjoy. It's very unique and it's a little bit different. So yes, that'll be the next video. That is it. As always, thank you guys for watching my videos. I hope you continue to have a great weekend. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. So goodbye.